Hi everyone, welcome back to new video. So in this video, we're going to understand how we can able to migrate an Angular application from 13 to 14. So we're going to see step-by-step procedure and how we can able to upgrade each and every node module so that we can able to complete a migration from 13 to 14 of an Angular application. And I hope you guys, if you have made this particular video to watch, means I hope you guys have already seen from the videos from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, and 10 to 11, and 12 to 13. I hope most of them have done the migration, and also many queries came up in the comment section. Also WhatsApp me as well, even the mail as well, and we tried to solve those issues whichever you have asked me, and thank you for that. Yes, so now we are going to start our migration from 13 to 14. So let's get started. So here first I'm going to the project which we have already, which we have followed along with that entire migration series. So this is the application work here, the Angular application. So first I need to show you which version of Angular I have in my application, correct? So then only we can able to do the migration. And the command to check the version of an Angular project is ng version. ng version. So this particular command is going to show the what is the version of Angular application which we are using. So in the meantime, until this gets run or these commands get executed properly, so I'm going to open this folder in Visual Studio Code, right? Okay, because I want to show you the package.json, right? So that's why. Okay, so even this is also getting open, I'll go to the command prompt here. So as I see, Angular CLI, Angular CLI at the version means Angular version at the 13.3.11, and still our node version is 14.16.0. Okay, so now let me try one more thing. If we are doing a migration from 13 to 14, there is a high chances that we need to mig upgrade the node as well, because 14, I believe 14 still supports, I mean 14 version of Angular still supports for 14 version of node. If we get an error that node version is less, so we'll upgrade the node as well. I believe still 15 it's okay. For 15 I guess we need node 18 or minimum 16 I guess. So we'll check that. But as of now for 14, node 14 is gonna support. Okay, we'll see that. All right. So let me scroll up, and here we're going to run all the commands one by one for the upgradation. So this is our package.json of our Angular application. If you see, let me zoom it a little bit more so that they can able to see this very properly. I mean the commands and the version numbers. As you see, the dependencies and the dev dependencies, the core dependencies which helps our Angular application to run is called dependencies, and the dev dependency which supports or to build an development environment for us so that we can able to develop an Angular application. Okay, so now as you see, the first command in the dependencies we have named as Angular animation, and the version we have already is 13.4.0. So now I have chosen already the stable version which supports for all the dependencies. I mean, which supports, which is very compatible version for Angular 14. We have the version of Angular 14 from 14.0.0, start from like in number of versions. So, but I have chosen the very stable and compatible version which has very less bugs. Okay, means every version has the bugs, so it depends on that. Correct. So we'll get some warnings, get that issue. So based on our application requirement, we need to fix it. Okay. So the command which we need to use to upgrade the Angular module is this one. So npm I at Angular slash animations at 14.13.0. Just click on enter and wait until this gets completed, so that once this is done we can go ahead and upgrade the all these dependencies one by one. So this will take some time for upgrading, so let's wait until this gets completed. All right, good. As you see, Angular animation dependencies has been upgraded. So to cross check, we'll go to our package.json file. As you see, before it was 13.4.0, now it's been upgraded to 14.3.0. So the next dependencies we have is at Angular slash common. So I'll go to my command prompt over here, and I want you guys to run this particular command to upgrade the common npm I at angular slash common at 14.3.0. So just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. All right, as you see, Angular common dependency has also been upgraded from 13 to 14. So now the next the dependencies we have is compiler. Alright. So I'll go to my command prompt and just I want you guys to run this particular command to upgrade it compiler version from 13 to 14. Just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. And also if you find any issues while doing the migration, please let me know in the comment section. We'll try to fix. Right, so as you see, the compiler dependencies also been upgraded from 13 to 14. So the next one we have is the core. The core. So let's go to the command prompt. Just we need to run this particular command and just click on enter, and this helps to upgrade our code dependency from 13 to 14. So let's wait until this gets completed and we'll move to the next one, which is the forms. All right. If you see here, we have left out with forms, platform browser dynamic, and the router. So once these all are done, we can go with the next portion of dependencies, which is dev dependencies. Right. So let's wait until the core dependencies upgradation gets completed. All right, good. As you see, the core dependencies has also been upgraded from 13 to 14. The next one we have is the form dependencies. So let's go to our command prompt again, and just we need to run this particular command to upgrade our form dependencies, and just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. And we move to the platform browser and platform browser dynamic and router. That's all. Let's wait until this gets completed. All right. As you see, the font dependency has also been upgraded. So now let's upgrade the next one, which we have is platform browser, right? I'll go to my command prompt, and the command which me and you guys have to enter is this one. Just click on enter. Just the command is npm I at angular slash platform browser at 14.3.0. So let's wait until this gets completed and we'll move to the next dependency, which is platform browser dynamic. All right, cool. As I see, the platform browser dependencies has been upgraded from 13 to 14. So let's upgrade the next one, which we have is platform browser dynamic. And the command which you guys need to enter is this one, npm I at angular dynamic at 14.3.0. Just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. And you guys know we have left out with only one dependencies over here at the code dependencies portion. And see guys, one more thing you guys need to understand that, see, in my case I'm using only these dependencies, like very core dependencies of Angular. When you're running your application, when it throw an error, okay, related to any different module, for example, let's say a module which throws an error like sweet alert is not found, or error with zone.js, at that time, based on your stable Angular version, you guys need to upgrade the other dependencies as well. Like just it's a trend error method. Let's say now we have the sweet alert version is 6.3.2. It need to upgrade from 6.3.2 to 7 to support for 14, or upgrade to 8 which supports for Angular 14, something like that. Okay, So if you still got an issue, just let me know. I'll check and I'll give the means I'll try to give the solution, or we both can work together and we'll fix this issue. Alright. So let me know in the comment section, and all other details will be there in the description. Alright. Good. As you see, the platform browser dynamic dependencies been upgraded. So now we have left out with the one code dependency, which is router. So let's head back to our command prompt, and just we need to enter this particular command npm I at angular slash router at 14.3.0. So just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Alright. As you see, the router dependency has been upgraded, and if we go to our package.json, all our code dependencies has been upgraded from 13 to 14, right? So let's give a high five. Good. So now we'll go to our dev dependencies and we'll upgrade the first dependencies, which is Angular dev kit slash build Angular. And usually these, specifically this particular dependency, will take like, will consume lot of time. So we'll wait until this gets completed as well, and we need to have some patience to get completed. All right, cool. So let's go to our command, and the command which we need to run is this one: npm I at angular dev kit slash build angular at 14.2.12. Just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Right, cool. As you see, guys, the dev kit build Angular dependencies been upgraded from 13 to 14, and the next dependencies we have is Angular CLI. Alright, I'll go to my command, and the command which we need to run is npm I at angular slash CLI at 14.12.2.12. Right, so just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Alright, so and the last next one we have is compiler CLI and language service. So once these both are done, we'll start our application and expect one error which comes. And what are the solution which I am going to show you? The same solution or the same kind of approach which applies to most of the dependencies which throws an error. All right, so just stay until the end and make sure understand this very carefully and follow each and every step. All right, good. As you see, the Angular CLI dependency has been upgraded from 13 to 14. The next one we have is Angular compiler CLI. So let's go to our command prompt, and just we need to run this particular command and just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. And we'll move to the next one, which is language service. One that is done, we'll start our application and we'll try to fix the errors. Alright, cool. As you see, the compiler dependencies also been upgraded from 13 to 14. So now the next dependencies we have is at Angular language service. So we'll go to our command prompt and run this particular command to upgrade our language service from 13 to 14. So let's wait until this gets completed and we'll move ahead and start our application. Alright, cool. As you see, the language service dependency being upgraded from 13 to 14, as you see over here into 14. So now what I'll do is I'm going to run and command. Okay, before that, let me close this command prompt first. And if you see, all the dependencies being upgraded from 13 to 14 over here, right? And here, the next one here also it's been upgraded from 13 to 14 as well. So I'll go to my command prompt. I'm going to open new compound in the project directory. So here we have, let's maximize this, and the command which we need to run to start our application is ng. Ng means Angular, Angular, short form ng. So okay, to run our application in locally. So basically, in your application, suppose if you're working for a company, the command would be different, like npm run build, something like that, which builds to the loopback application, something like that. But yes, so here the command to run our Angular application is ng serve. All right. So let's wait until this gets started, and we'll see the error when we try to fix it. Okay. Cool. Alright guys, since my application been upgrading, I noticed one error came up, which is depreciated over here. Depreciated ESPy output is depreciated, and also this is only giving us suggestion that please update TypeScript target compiler option to ES 2015. So now what I'll do, I'll go to my Visual Studio Code, and here you guys need to search for ES config file, which comes at the last ES config.json, and here at the target we have ES5. That is the error which this is showing. ES5 output is depreciated. We need to make it as ES 2015. So just make this as ES 2015 and save this file, and I will go to the command prompt again, and I'll stop the application, and then again I'm going to start the application. So we'll see if we get an error, we'll fix this along with that. All right, good. As I say guys, if you see, observe over here, we are getting the message as compiled successful. Okay, which means we don't have any issues in our Angular application, right? So that's good. So now we can go ahead and start the application. Before that, I need to start my backend application so that I can just show my Angular application to run. But yes, okay, before that, let me show you quickly instead of starting my backend application. So first, let me bring the new command prompt, and by default my Angular application will be running at the port number localhost 4200. Okay, localhost 4200 over here. Right. So next, this is my application. So to need to log in, we need a backend application connection. For that, I'll go ahead and open my backend application and run the backend application. So let's wait my backend application to start, and I will show you and log in, and to access the home page, everything, how the application look like. All right, good. As I see here, my application, I mean my backend application has been started, and your Angular application could contain any backend application. In my case, it is Java Spring Boot application. Your case could be .NET or something else, or loopback could be. Alright, my backend application got started. I'll go to my browser again here, browser, and refresh. And here I'm going to give the username, which is correct username. So let's say first, okay, I gave a correct username over here. Okay, so let me see, the username is, I gave a wrong username, so that's why we got an invalid password. So now I'm giving the correct username. So it says login successful, and I click on OK. So now I have application logged into my application. So this is just a simple application over here. It's like website which sells, or which we can shop electronic components like this, and based on the components category we can able to shop. For example, if you want sensors, you click on sensor, you'll get the products of sensors. All right, so like temperature sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and gas sensor, IR sensor, something like that. And if I go back again, if I want the products of type batteries, I can able to get the battery types of products. All right, so this is just simple application have logged in, so that's why it says hello Vasu. All right, so click on logout. So this is what how my application looks like. And also along with this, the very important one is, let me stop the application over here. We check the version, ng version. version. So let's wait until this get shows our Angular version, because earlier at the beginning I showed the Angular version, right, in which it was 13. So now we need to see the version of this, right? So now it has to be 14, correct? To cross check, I'm running the command. All right. So here now if you see, the Angular version is 14.2.12, which runs on 14.16.0 node version. All right. So here we can conclude that we have upgraded our, or we have done the migration from Angular 13 to 14, and it is successful. Since if you guys find any issues during your migration, please let me in the comment section. And if you have any confusion and if you want any other new videos to make, just please let me know in the comment section as well. All right, so let's meet in our next video. If you like this video, please do like, and if you're new to our channel, please do subscribe, and enjoy your day, and let's meet in our next video. Until then, take care, goodbye, bye bye.